party people? So today's video is going to be a coffee talk. If you guys are new here, basically a coffee talk is like a get ready with me. But if you guys haven't noticed that my last couple of kind of get ready with me videos, I have titled them talk through tutorials, and it's because I want to start doing, or I want to start making my coffee talks like legit coffee talks where we basically just talk. And the reason why I got the idea for it is because for some reason lately I have been like seriously obsessed with watching storytime videos, and I don't know what it is. Are you guys like that? Any of you guys like that? I just freaking love watching storytime videos, but I figure what I would do is kind of turn these into storytime videos, but at the same time still get ready, because at the end of the day my channel is a makeup channel and I don't want to turn into one of those people who like started as a makeup channel and you guys came here to like watch makeup shit and then turn into something completely different. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I would like keep the makeup aspect into it and just get ready. However, I'm not going to be doing it like instructively, if that makes sense. Like I'm just gonna be like putting shit on my face. I figure what I would do is just like list the products that I'm using on the screen, and then that way if something arises where you guys do happen to want to replicate it, you'll be able to use those same products or products similar to that. So I want to start doing these like every Tuesday. Obviously, judging by the day of the week, it is not Tuesday. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you know that you're not following me on Snapchat, by the way. Anyways, if you're following me on Snapchat, you know that I tried to do this yesterday and it was like a total debacle. Like the dogs ran up here like 8 fucking times and I don't know what it was. Like my words wouldn't come out and it was insane. I also had a foundation on that I did not like on my face, and it was just like the whole day was just shot basically. I was so pissed, and like I just like turned into a total bitch for the rest of the day because it pissed me off that bad. And Aunt Flo is in town, so it's like 10 times worse when that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, so I want to start turning these into Coffee Talk Tuesdays, and do these every Tuesday. I also want to kind of start giving myself an uploading schedule. Those of you that have been with me for a while know that I can't really have scheduled uploading days because I have my own work schedule, and my work schedule is so sporadic that it's hard for me to like have set filming days and set uploading days. I work in retail, so if you don't know, like I work at ULTA and it's retail. Any of you guys that work in retail know that like this shit is just like never set in stone. You know what I mean? Like one week I could work 8 hours, the next week I could work 28 hours, you know what I'm saying? However, lately, like over the past couple of months, I have only been working like 8 to 10 hours a week, so I've only been working 2 days a week. So I figure if it continues like that, then it'll give me time to actually create a schedule. I'm also getting a planner, so I can start writing down videos, because y'all know this bitch is notorious for like shooting out video ideas and then not filming them. And like telling you guys, oh yeah, like when you guys suggest stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get on that, and I never do because I always forget. So I'm gonna get a planner and start writing my videos down, like the ones that I want to do or the ones that you guys suggest, and like really like, you know, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is, but anyways, but like really do the shit. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Anyways, I want to start writing them down and like really doing it, so that way when it is time for me to film, I know exactly what I'm going to film. I know exactly what I'm going to do, because I've told you guys before, normally I'm just like aimlessly filming, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's up. What do you guys think? Let me know. So for this particular video, I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram and Snapchat. I just did it like an hour ago, and I know there's not like a shit ton of you that follow me there, and I will be doing like a Q&A video in the future. So don't worry if you didn't get to ask a question. There's like some kind of question that you wanted to ask me. I will be doing another Q&A in the future. I just kind of threw this one out there so that way I'm not like aimlessly talking through this one, although the rest of them I'll probably be aimlessly talking. To make a long story not so short, what it's going to be is probably just me either getting ready for work or getting ready for the day. I actually had the idea to do this on Periscope, but I know not a lot of people have Periscope, and because on Periscope you can only do it like a certain time, because it's like a live feed, you know what I mean? So you can only do it like a certain time of day. I figured this would be like a video that I could have up every week. What do you guys think? Let me know. So anyways, at the beginning of the video, I'll tell you guys like what I plan on doing or whatever, like I said, in case you want to replicate it. And yeah, that's what's up. That's a long ass like 7-minute intro here. So let's do this. All right. So today I'm going to be using the Stardust palette. Like I said, it's not going to be instructive. It's just going to be me finishing. Oh yeah, I'm going to start with my base and brows too. Like that's already going to be done because I figured like, I mean, you guys know how to do foundation. It's like the same shit every day, base and brows are. Like you do your brows the same every day and you do your foundation the same every day. If you're curious as to what I used, I will leave it in the click down. I'll probably leave everything I used in the click down, even though I list it on the screen too. So let's do this. Before we get started with the Q&A though, I just want to say, I just finished 4th season of Once Upon a Time. Have you guys ever watched that show? If you haven't watched that show, you totally should. I will say this though. It's super hella cheesy, but like when I first started watching it, I was like, what is this? Because I think I heard maybe Kathleen Lights talking about it. Yeah, probably Kathleen. I heard her talking about it and I was like, this is so cheesy. I can't even with this show. But it's like the plot and the storyline kind of sucks you in and you're like, oh, I might as well watch the next one. And then it gets to the point where you're like, I have to watch the next one. Tim was watching it with me at first, but then he was like, bitch, you are crazy. Nobody wants to sit and watch 20 episodes of one show in one day. But I do, because I get so crazy about it. And like, I just like, I can't stop. If we have something to do the next day, like I usually wake up at 6 in the morning. And so does Tim and Aiden. So we all go to bed at like 9:30. I will be like, screw that. I don't care if he has school. I want to watch this. You know what I mean? And like have everybody stay up. I'm weird like that. But anyways, yeah. So do you guys watch Once Upon a Time? I'm not going to give spoilers or anything, but let me know if you do. Let me know if you do, because I'm like, I talk about it and just tell everybody that hasn't watched it not to look, right? Yeah. All right. So let me go ahead and blend this in and then I'll get into the Q&A. So the first couple of questions are from Instagram, and both of them are from Lat Eyes, which I'm assuming Latino eyes. Get it, girl. The first one is, what's the most difficult thing you have had to overcome? Wow, that's kind of personal, girl. The most difficult thing I've had to overcome is not something that I really am ready to talk about here on YouTube yet, because there are actually like a lot of people in my life that don't even know about it yet, but I will probably eventually talk about it. So I'll do the second most difficult thing. The second most difficult thing I think I've had to overcome is just the fact that just getting myself out of the situation that I was in. I've never told you guys before, but growing up, like my family or my parents were drug addicts. They were drug dealers and they were addicted to drugs. My father died when I was 21 in a drunk driving accident. He didn't have any drugs in his system at the time, but he did have alcohol in his system. So he was like driving aimlessly and wrecked and died from that. So just coming up from that, and that along with every single person that I grew up with and that I hung out with, all my friends are not my friends anymore. I have 2 friends that are still my friends from, you know, when we were growing up, because I've told you guys like in my last Q&A how all my friends are freaking drug addicts now, and they're all like addicted to drugs, and it's just crazy. Like our area is just being completely overcome with drugs, and it's sad. But and then it gets to the point where you have those friends that you had you know, before that, the friends that you used to go out with and you used to party with and hang out with, now when they see you and they see you doing better, like they're not happy for you. They're, I don't want to say jealous, because that sounds really condescending and like narcissistic, but at the same time, like, they just look at you and like automatically assume that you think you're better than them. And I don't think I'm better than anyone. Am I in a better place in my life than you? Yes, I am. But do I think I'm better than you? No, I don't. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't think anybody is better than anybody. We're all human. We're all the same. We all make mistakes. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. So yeah, that is just coming up out of that is like one of the hardest things I've had to overcome, to have to just completely drop all my friends and basically just be by myself, just me and Tim, and like be okay with just only having one or two friends, because my viewpoint on life now is, at the end of the day, the only people that are going to be there for you on your deathbed is your family. So that should be the most important. So yeah. On a lighter note, let's go on to the next question, because I don't like to be all negative. Next question is, what was your most embarrassing moment? My most embarrassing moment, I honestly do not know. Like, I can't really say for sure like what my most embarrassing moment was, because I don't get embarrassed. I really don't. Like, Tim gets so pissed off because I'm just not somebody that gets embarrassed super easily. But let me sit here and think about it for a minute, and I'll see if I can come up with something. 1 minute. You guys, I seriously can't even think of one. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, I just don't get embarrassed. Like, I grew up with all guys. Did I tell you, by the way, that I was using the Stardust palette? I don't know if I did. I'll be listing the colors, like, on the screen or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I can't think of one, because I just don't get embarrassed. I grew up with all guys and was like, in my teenage years, was friends. I was friends with like predominantly guys in my teenage years, so they constantly like poked fun at me and like picked at me, like in a brotherly way. But because of all the years of like shaming by the guys, like, it's really hard for me to be embarrassed. I'm talking like they would see, I mean, it was, I don't want to go into details, but it was crazy. Like, if there was a guy that I like had a crush on or something, they would totally freaking like hound him, and God, it was ridiculous. But yeah, so I can't think of one. But I think because of that is the reason why I am as confident as I am, is because my personal belief is, in order to overcome confidence, or in order to be confident, you have to be able to be embarrassed first. Like, you have to be somebody like me that cannot get embarrassed. Once you overcome embarrassment, then you will be the most confident person in the world, because at the end of the day, being self-conscious is because you are embarrassed of something, whether you're embarrassed of your weight, or your face, or your teeth, or your mouth, or your eyes, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is that you're self-conscious about, it's because you are embarrassed of being in front of other people and showing that. Do you know what I'm saying? Is that coming across? Am I making sense? So by not being able to be embarrassed, like, your confidence will be a lot better if you can't be embarrassed. I'm going to do a video on confidence soon. I know I need to write that shit down, don't I? Because I always say shit like that and then I don't fucking do it. All right, so let's move on to, which, by the way, did I say too that these looks aren't going to be like real detailed like Instagram looks or anything? They're basically just going to be me getting ready. So, yeah, so that's what's up. All right, so let's go over to Snapchat here. This one is from Just Julietta. She said, my skin is super dry and flaky around my nose. I'm on a tight budget. How do I help heal my skin? Love you lots. Love you too, girl. I always talk to her. And she's got a video here. Oh, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Why didn't you tell me that? Of course I'm gonna subscribe to you. So if you're somebody that has like super dry skin to where it's flaking and you're on like a super tight budget, I would suggest Aquaphor. I swear, Aquaphor cures all. Definitely try Aquaphor, because that shit is a miracle worker. Let me tell you, girl. I always use Aquaphor like after I do chemical peels and stuff like that, and it always helps my skin. Next up is from Dream Michelle 37. And she says, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Oh, girl, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. Whenever people ask me stuff like that, like, do you guys ever go on, like, job interviews and they're like, so, where do you think you'll be in 5 years? And you're like, I don't fucking know, because that's 5 years from now. Where I hope to be in 10 years is, to be honest with you guys, in 10 years, I hope to be in our new house and possibly have another child and just be happy and successful. My husband owns a business here in town, and it's a pretty lucrative business, so I'm hoping that, you know, his business right now is on the up and up. So I'm just hoping that his business is super successful and I can find something in my path. If you guys want to know, like, what my dream job is or what, like, I really want to do, I'd really love to have those of you that are new here or even not new here and just don't know, I'm a photographer, and my dream is to have like a makeup / photography studio, almost like an old, do you guys remember, like, a lot of you guys might be too young for this, but those of you who are not, or even you might not even be too young, your parents or something might have done it, do you guys remember glamour shots? Like, they were like legit the shit back in the day. Glamour shots, like, if you got glamour shots done, like, you were the shit, girl. They would puff your hair up and do your makeup and put like a leather jacket and shit on you, and like it'd be all like, and you look all like fancy and all made up, and it was pretty badass back in the day. I never got glamour shots, but my friend did, and I was super jealous of her because she got to do glamour shots and I didn't get to do glamour shots. So yeah, so anyways, I want to do something like that, but obviously more modernized, to where you don't look like, you know, an 80s freaking something out of an 80s music video or something like that, because that's like seriously what it was. Like, it was so freaking funny now that you look back, but like back then it was like dope as shit. But now that you are older and you look back at it, you're like, oh my god. And then the people that got them done, like, what the fuck was I thinking with the glamour shots? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so that was it for the questions I just now asked. So there wasn't a lot of them, and there's not a lot of you guys that follow me on there anyway, so that's cool. So anyways, oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys too, if you guys want to do, like, if you want to leave in the comments like subjects for the next one, or even just tell me, you guys, don't be afraid to tell me if you think this idea is like really freaking stupid. I don't know, I just like to talk. Y'all know I like to talk. I've told you guys before that talking to you guys and interacting with you guys is like my favorite part of YouTube, because as I said, like, my friends nowadays are few and far between. I've told you guys before that that's why I started YouTube, was to basically make friends and get to talk to people that have like the same interests as I do, you know what I mean? Yeah, so if you guys can think of like subjects to talk about, or if you guys think this is a really stupid idea, like, bitch, don't be afraid to tell me, like, girl, this is not gonna work out. Just stick to doing your makeup and doing your thing. Don't be trying to get into like story time videos because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Don't be afraid to tell me that, for real. Alright, y'all, I gotta put some mascara on, and I'm not gonna be able to talk while I do this because it's hard enough for me to not get mascara all over my fucking face, let alone trying to talk and do it at the same time. So give me just a sec to put some mascara on. Alright, mascara's on, it's safe to talk again. So I just have to tell you guys this like quick little story because I thought it was fucking hilarious. So Tim, if you guys don't know who Tim is, that is my bae. Can I just say too that we were calling each other bae before bae was like a thing, before it was like B-A-E. Like, I have been calling him bae for like years and years and years. Like, probably since our second year together. We've been together for almost 11 years. We've been calling each other bae because we always do this thing where we like cut our words off. I don't know how to explain it. Like, just one example I can think of is like Sierra Mist. Like, we used to drink Sierra Mist all the time and we call it C. Or like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just used to abbreviate everything. It was just like some stupid thing that we used to do together. But anyways, he went to a bar. He goes to this bar downtown in the city that we live by, and he goes there to get breakfast because they have like really good breakfast. And he was there the other morning, and this freaking, it was like 8:30 in the morning, okay? And this like drunk bitch stumbles in, and mind you, it's 8:30 in the morning. She's like stumbling around, whatever else. She walks up to the bar, like orders a drink. She's like wasted trash, turns around to him and is like, hey. And he's like, he said he tried to ignore her, but she said his name, or not his name, but said like, hey you, like 3 times. And he was like, yeah. And she's like, can I get a ride? And he was like, no, I'm not going to give you a ride. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And she goes, well, fuck you, you ugly motherfucker. Like, I just thought that was so fucking hilarious, because he's not ugly. He's not. But I just thought it was so fucking hilarious. Like, who does that? Who goes to the bar at fucking 8:30 in the morning, trashed off their ass, probably from the night before, I'm assuming. But if it wasn't from the night before, goddamn, you got up early to drink, girl. You got up early to drink, because it's only 8:30 and you're already wasted. Really? Really? Anyways, okay. So, I also wanted to tell, I just thought that was so funny. It's probably not funny, but I thought it was funny. Anyways, just the way he said it. Fuck you, you ugly motherfucker. Anyways, so another thing I wanted to like go over in these videos or whatever is some of the new products that I've gotten. And I just got these ULTA matte lip creams, and I don't know how I feel about these yet. Have any of you guys tried these? Like, I know sometime back I did see Casey Holmes talking about them in one of her videos, and I swear I thought she said she liked them, but did I just like have a string of spit on my mouth? Let me grab a drink. I need to grab a drink. I swear she said she liked them, but I don't know. I don't remember. Do you guys remember? Okay, so I am going to use the one stirring. I'm still treating this like a tutorial by telling you guys what it is, but I just want you guys to know, like, if you ever decide to get these, they are really similar to the NYX soft matte lip creams, but they're really wet. What I have found the best way to wear these is by lining and filling in with a lip liner. I have been using the NYX ones and then going over with this. So let me go on and do that real quick, because obviously I can't talk when I put shit on my lips. Duh. Okay, now maybe you guys will see what I'm talking about. Like, you see how it like looks glossy? It takes forever to dry down, but once it dries down, it's like matte and it's pretty and it stays for a really long time. I just don't like the fact that it takes for freaking ever to dry, but I really, really like these colors. So I don't think I'll buy any more. I'm not going to take them back or anything, but yeah, I don't know. Is it on my teeth? I feel like it's going to get on my teeth because it feels like so slippy on my lips, you know what I mean? But anyways, that is it. I'm done getting ready. So hopefully you guys like these. If you don't, please just be honest and let me know and tell me that's fucking stupid. Leave in the comments if there are like subjects that you want to talk about in the next one, or if you just want to do like a Q&A for the next one, you have questions to ask me, you can also leave those down below. Obviously it takes me a long fucking time to get ready, so we have all the time in the world, girls. So yeah, that is it for this one, y'all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat if you please, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.